we're going to be installing the CarPlay road top, whatever you want to call it. Let's go grab it. So here's a close-up. This is the CarPlay decoder. CarPlay, Android Auto, HDMI in, AirPlay. I've already unboxed it a little bit. This is the unit. You can see power over here on the left. The antenna, that's for GPS. There's a camera. I don't have a camera, but I probably should install one. And then here is the out and in for the screen. On the other side, there's some dip switches. I don't know what those do. I'm sure different controls. And then HDMI in. Also in the box is a cable. This is for your rear camera, GPS, cable to the screen, and the CAN power cable that plugs in back here, and we're going to run it all the way up to the front screen. This is a 2014 i3. It did not come with CarPlay. It doesn't have the upgraded navigation system, which has CarPlay, or you can enable CarPlay. Yeah, this doesn't have that, so this is pretty much the best option. All the navigation components are actually below the rear seat, so I have to pull this out, and then I'm going to have to pull off this plastic here, run the cable all the way up through here, through the glove box, to the screen. Let's go. There's two little clips down here. They just pull up. Let's go to the other side. For my kids. Pulls up over the seat belts and goes right out. Life with 3 kids is a little dirty under the seat, but you can see here's all of the navigation, head unit stuff. We're actually going to be unplugging this black cable, and that's pretty much it. There is so much grime in this. I mean, we have 3 boys. They're back here all the time. There's just sand and dirt, and I'm going to vacuum this before I get any further. So I'm going to start in the back here. I'm going to run the cable from here down, goes through this channel. There's a channel here, all the way up, right into there. And then once it'll go up through here, through the glove box, and then into the back of the screen. Remove this. Let's see, there we go. That was easy enough. Pulls right up. Don't want to lose these. And then this one underneath. There we go. There's clips along here. They go all the way over to the passenger footwell. So you just kind of put this under. I start over here. It's easier. Come up. Keep it under. Oops. See, I said it was easier. Now I can't do it. There we go. And then kind of just pull up. As you go along, it's going to feel like you're breaking it. And you might, but there, that's a good sound. That's the sound you want to hear. 4, 5, I think there's 6. 6, yep. And then we'll pull it off. And then once you get those, it just pops off. There we go. And then you're going to want to remove each one of these black things right here, these clips or whatever you want to call them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then put them back into here. And you want to put them back into these spaces so that you don't lose them and so that they can actually clip back in when you're done. Top. There you go. And that's in. And repeat that for the whole thing. I believe this pulls up the same way as the other one does. Put a trim thing in here, pull up. Yeah, right there. Good, no damage. That's a good sign. Let's pull this out. Whoa, don't lose those. That slides in. There we go. So on the rear side here, this is, all those cables, all these antenna are plugged in here. It's just kind of held on by this little plastic thing. So you pull that out, move it to the side, and I believe that should give me enough room to pull this out. And it does. Beautiful. So this one plugs into the car harness like that, and this one plugs into the actual navigation unit. Now we're going to run this cable. I'm going to put it back behind this foam here, all the way down, so it's out of the way, and around. And then it'll go through this trough. So the next step is removing some of these footwell plastics. They all need a T20. And number 2 over here. And once you get those out, this just pulls. Move the screw right here, and this hidden one right up in there. Maybe this is just my car, but this seems like there's a little clip. You can pull it and it gives a little room, and then you can get your screwdriver back in there because it is tight, tight, tight. So just be really careful because it's still kind of at an angle. So you don't want your screwdriver to strip. And then this whole part seems to just pull right out. There we go. Cool. You can actually just pull the carpet away, and a lot easier. Next, you have to remove the glove box so you can get over to the screen. So let's do that. There are these caps, these covers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have a very, very small screwdriver I'm going to place underneath. Let's see if that works. I don't want to hurt these caps. Oh, okay. Let's see. Okay, no real damage. I think that's okay. Now let's do it for the rest of them. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And are these still T20s? They are. All T20s. Let's go. All the screws are out. This side pops up, and then I think there's a lip on that side that kind of locks it into this over here. Yeah. So you push this in and pull up, and it pops out of the lip. Yeah, you can feel it. And then it just kind of pulls straight up. There are 2 plugs. There's this one for the light, and then this one, I don't know what that one's for, but it unplugs. All right, and then just navigate all the little plastic pieces. That pops right out. Now, we're going to take this cable. Where's the cable at? Here it is. We're going to take the cable and bring it up in here. And we've made it. Now we can plug the box in. The box will go in here, but we need to run this cable to the screen. Behind the screen are these 2 screws. Same process as we did for the glove box. Use a little screw, driver, pick out the caps, remove it with a T20. Oh, straight up, that's easy enough. And this unplugs. So you need to push down on this, and then you need to pull out. I should put it like this. Yeah, that's gonna be the best way to do it. Well, kind of out of the way though, sorry. Push down on this, and the cable should just be able to sneak out. There we go. It's in there tight. You really have to get it out. There we go. Oh, so now you have to pull this one back. So mine was glued, or it feels a little tacky, so it's right there. It pulls back. There we go. Now let's take the new one and plug that into here, and this all goes back to the unit. So you run in this cable through here, it's gonna be a pain. At least it feels like it is for me. It's coming up through here, and there's this fiber optic cable right here that you want to be careful of. And it's coming, you can see it up there. It needs to come down. So, good luck. You did it. Make sure you go under that fiber optic cable. Under. So now, let's plug everything in and see if it works. CAN power, fiber optic, and then purple is the in from the car. All right. There it goes. Straight in till it clicks. You'll do the screws in a second. It's just hooks right now. All right, so everything's plugged in. Let's make sure it works. Everything's put back together. Moment of truth. Oh, dip switches. All right, here we go. All right, moment of truth number 2. There we go, the dip switches. All right, so now we have the normal, and if we press menu, hey, nice. Oh, this looks really good. I want CarPlay, which you click on that, and then connect mobile device. Start search. So let's go to Bluetooth on my phone here. So here I am on my phone, and select the CarPlay, pair, allow, connect it. So CarPlay, yes, use CarPlay. Awesome. Seems to work really well. Let's see if I can play music. And it seems like what you have to do is go back to the iDrive side and select the auxiliary front, and then it brings your sound in. Now let's put everything back. I have the glove box in, screen is in. We're looking good so far.